Hello guys, welcome back. Today is January 9th, 2019, and today I will continue to introduce how to run your business on eBay. As I say that the better way for you to begin the eBay business is begin from drop shipping, because for drop shipping you no need to build your warehouse. You no need to ship your item because if you want to ship a lot of items like 100 orders per day, you need at least hire a shipment team who help you to do that. But as a beginner, maybe you don't have too much money to start with, so sorry about that. It's easy for you to begin from drop shipping. To do drop shipping, you only need to find some the good deal, the hot sale item, then you put it on your eBay store. Then once you made the transaction, you just need to ask your supplier. Usually should be from AliExpress or from other website from China. They will help you to ship the item to whatever address you provide. So in that case, you didn't the order the goods no need go through you. You no need to touch them. You just to sell them. Then you can make some profit, because usually you can at least to double the price, or just to just put a little higher price in the eBay than in AliExpress. And today I want to introduce you to how to find some good quality item with some cheaper price. As you know that if you want to sell some in eBay, your reputation is very important. You need to make your customer, your buyer, be happy. How can they be happy? One is your product need to be good quality, right? If you're broken, your supplier, your customer will not be happy. The second is you need to make sure the shipping should be within the time. For example, you guarantee your handling time is 3 days. Then that means when you get the order, you need to ship out within 3 days. Then you use e-packet. That means usually you arrive USA like within 3 weeks, for example. So you need to make the shipping time as short as possible. The third, the price should be cheaper, right? This will help you to make more sales. If you don't do these three things good, then your reputation will be going down. Your customer will complain you, and finally eBay will suspend your account for sure. So that's why it's so important to find some very good quality, also trusted supplier with some cheaper price. In AliExpress, if you already log in, you can go to my AliExpress. There's some very new feature called Drop Shipping Center, which is just in the top, in the right hand side, Drop Shipping Center. You click it. Everything listed here, especially for this hot drop shipping item and this trusted supplier rank. This is the goods already stored, which recommended by AliExpress. They already make a lot of goods, and they already pass through the AliExpress the certification, I can say. So every item, every supplier be recommended here. They want your trust. You can trust them. That means first, their goods is good with good quality. It should not be easy broken, or the item they sell match the description. The second, they ship things very quickly, at least within the day they promise to you, right? The third one, they price will be cheaper. Otherwise, other people will not make a sale from that. So you can just no need worry if you pick something from here, right? For example, there's a lot of item here. There's a hot item. You can see how many deals they made, right? They just randomly to put some item, but at least some item already make over 10K sales, right? Also, you may notice of this one, right? This is very good. How can I say, client attention? It's usually Shopper Master, right? After install Shopper Master, every item you list from AliExpress, it will give you a shipping method. This is e-packet. This also is this one is called the sales money. This is how many days handler. This three item will give you some very important idea. Is this goods suitable for you to list in your eBay store now? Right, you can see AliExpress already listed a lot of hot popular items. All of these items should be with some very good quality. Also, to popular in the world. So you can go through all items, right, one by one. So you can list the item here. And also you can list all the category. Just for you, it's just mean AliExpress use some AI. The computer will know what kind of the product you want, right? So there's some category, some just for you. It's recommended automatically by the AliExpress AI. Then it's all category. And then the third one, you can just go through all the category and subcategory. If you go to all category, you can do a counting. Each page will list about 20, right? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. Total is 250 pages. That means AliExpress recommended the 5,000 items. You can choose whatever you want to sell. Okay. And the second is they also give you some recommended the supplier. This is, for example, this one is the first one. That means they just be most recommended by AliExpress. Then each page also the 10 store. Total is 192 pages. So total is almost 2,000 stores there. You can select the item. If you go to the store, you can see this guy sell a lot of things. If you go to the store, you can see this guy sell a lot of things here, right? That means everything they sell is trusted because this supply is certificated by AliExpress. So basically, you can trust that every item within this store. That means this guy will always try to ship out the item as soon as possible, and also the item should be good quality layer. So here we can just go to this link to see what kind of the guy is selling, right? Okay. So here is the same. If you in this trusted supplier rank, you need to go through each category and search one by one. So the disadvantage here, you can find out that you can only browse all the category by manually select, which will waste you a lot of time. They don't have the search button like in here. Like if you go to AliExpress, the search button, right? They don't have provided function. But if you use the search button, like your hoodie, like the man hoodie, right? Like I can use hoodie man to search for some clothes. If you go to this way, then you don't know this this item is within this trusted supplier or within this dropshipping item or no. So you don't know this one is from this match this quality. So you are not sure you can trust this item or no, right? So you can see the both way has some their advantage and disadvantage. Usually the search button is easy to match a keyword. It is easy to list all items or related recommended by AliExpress. But the disadvantage is that you don't know this goods either is trustable or this supply is trustable. If you go to dropshipping center, you can know this supply is trustable or this hot item is trustable. But they don't provide this search engine. You cannot easy to search it. Only way is just for you to go through the category one by one, which is not efficient. Okay, now I will tell you what's my plan. My plan is to make things automatically and also be efficient. Right, for example, the plan, I want to write a Python script, which will help you to automatically to finish some work to help you to easily find the item within the dropshipping center. Then how can I do that, right? So the first, I will just to use a Python script. As I said here, the total is around 192 pages, so it's around 1920 store. I will get all the store name here because everything has store name. I get all the store name, so I will get about 2K store name. Then secondly, I will use a keyword to search in the web page, not within the dropship center, but in the whole AliExpress stores. So after I search here, you can see it lists a lot of items. In the same time, you will give your store name, right? Give a store name. So I catch this store name. For example, I can go through a lot of pages. I know the go to first page or second or third page. For example, each search result, I just go through 3 pages. That should be enough. They include almost 150 items. Then I just get a store, right? Store name. Then I try to match the store name here. If I find some store name match, let me list item and list supply, I can trust them. Then I can begin to, also here I know how many money, how much it is, right? How much it can impact and know, and also how can I get profit and know. If this store is within the drop center trust the supply store name list, and this support e-packet, also within the handling time, also the price cheaper, then I can go ahead to just put this item into my shop master and then upload to eBay to try to make some sale. Okay, this is the whole idea. I plan to this week I will use some hours to write down to finish this Python script. And one thing I want to want you to pay attention is here. You can see if I import this hoodie, this is the output, right? So if you go to here, you can see the store name. Then you use the right click, use the cloud building inspect function. Then you can see everything is begin with the store name. I can search for this CSS select, use the class equal to store name or store name chat. Then I will list all the everything here, right? But if you change some, like I change to some keyword, like a power bank, right? You can see the layout is a little different. For this layout, then you cannot use this store name CSS select to select yet. Instead, let CSS select going to be address or UTL clear box fix. So that means you need to use this condition to search twice. If you can find store name list, that means it's in my first layout. Then you can use the store name to list all 48. Each page has 48 item there to list all 48 store name. If you cannot find it, then that means it's a new layout. Then you need to use this class address to list another 48. Then you can search all of them. So in this case, you can define how many pages you want to dig when you input this keyword. Then you will list all the store name layer. Then do a compare between the store name and this trusted supplier name.